Alright guys, so reveals and stuff is starting right now. They're just kind of recapping the Dragon Ball saga, but they also got a new person. I think it's like a marketing global management person in the reveals and stuff. So yeah, pretty cool to see new people, but they're just kind of recapping the Dragon Ball saga. We're gonna watch it right now. They're gonna have sneak peeks on upcoming updates, so I'm quite excited for that. Ultra Janemba is my final prediction for this, but I'm very excited, man. I will be summoning live on my YouTube for Ultra Janemba. So yeah, man, I'm really excited to see what color is going to be. Either blue or green is my preferred options, but you never know. We'll see what they're going to have in store for us. So I'm just going to be quiet here. We're going to unmute this really quick and watch it. So let's see.
Is Kamehameha suitably powerful?
Characters from Dragon Ball The Path to Power are also strong choices when making sagas from the movies parties.
Coincidentally, episode campaign Sagas from the Movies has been on since October 11th. So we hope you'll try them in parties together with the upcoming characters too.
That sounds like a great reason to be excited for today's character reveals.
Alright, let's see.
But first, let's start off with some Legends update info.
I'm
we
excited
have
for
loads
this.
of information to share about the updates we have planned for November. Starting with
Intro of in-game backgrounds.
New items that let you change the in-game background are coming to Legends. You'll be able to change the in-game background starting with the next update.
Changing the background makes each character stand out in new ways, and if you pick a different background than the usual one, it will give Legends a whole new feel as you play.
Wait, what?
You're absolutely right. Try out all the different backgrounds and see what works best with your favorite characters. Now, here's our next topic.
In-game backgrounds. Sort titles.
I was actually sort your titles based on the order you received.
No, I was actually hoping for favorites on this.
If you ever tried to set a specific title and just couldn't find it, no matter how hard you looked, then this is the update for you.
I was literally just talking about this.
It's easier to find titles, so we hope it serves you well. Next up,
kind of like that one. Golly tier in.
A new
nobody
tier
cares
will be added to the guild rankings. Godly.
Gold has been the highest up until this point, but now you'll be able to
cool,
go
but
even higher.
Right. It's always fun to compete individually, but competing together as a guild is another exciting aspect of Legends. So work hard with your fellow guild members and aim for that new godly tier. We're also updating cheers so that you'll be able to see who cheered you.
Even if someone sent you a cheer and gave you some energy, who did it has always been a mystery, so it was hard to return the favor. That's actually pretty cool, I like that. And now, if you send a cheer, it would be nice to know that your good deed will be acknowledged.
Yeah, that's pretty
cool. Of course, it's not like players are forced to send cheers, and you shouldn't feel obligated to send a cheer back in return. Keep playing at your own pace and send some cheers if and when you feel like it.
That's true. We hope you'll use them to support other players in your guild.
I like that little change.
Moving on.
Ooh, new godly ranked equipment.
A new godly rank will be added for equipments.
There's going to be a higher rank than Z+ now.
I was just thinking about this too, which is crazy. Oh my god.
We'll be able to get even stronger effects, and we'll all have to start re-upgrading them again.
Oh my god.
No, actually, it's not that the upper limit is increasing.
What?
Rather, the ranks will be just more precise. For example, if you have a Z+ piece of equipment where each slot is near the max value,
it has to be 13 on the first slot?
Godly rank. If you just barely manage to get a piece to Z+, then it will still be considered Z+ rank. This new godly rank will be applied to equipment you already own, so be sure to check and see after the update.
Oh, dude, that's insane. That actually looks really cool.
I'm going to want to get all the equipment for my main party app to godly rank though.
Shoot, that's actually really cool. I like that. I like that.
Z+ and godly, so it's really just for personal satisfaction. But using a party deck out with godly equipment is sure to put some pressure on your opponents. We hope you all aim for the new godly rank.
Now, for some pretty exciting
I just saw something on my phone. Jesus. I knew it. This is coming for the Legends Festival
probably. Earlier this year in a Legends Management Team newsletter, but we're adding new Limited Z abilities exclusive to Legends Limited characters. Note that Limited Z abilities will be different from Z abilities and will be applied by Legends Limited Rarity battle members to allies. When a Limited Z ability is active, allies will get buffs to base strike and blast attack, as well as to base strike and blast defense. buffs from multiple Legends Limited Rarity battle members will
That's
stack and will all be applied. Another important difference is that for each Legends Limited Rarity battle member, allies will get an attack buff. They will vary depending on the character, but we plan for these to be attack buffs against individual tags like Tag Lineage of Evil. Keep in mind that the bonuses of all Legends Limited Rarity battle members will be applied to allies.
It's funny that they're showing
These
Super Saiyan 2
attack buffs
Gohan there.
will be unlocked with Limited Z Ability 3, and that will require limit breaking your Legends Limited characters to Star 6. These Limited Z abilities will only take effect if the character is a battle member, so please keep that in mind. These attack buffs are still being fine-tuned at this time, and that means that the information we presented today is subject to change. But we hope you look forward to it all the same.
Since they only take effect if the character is a battle member and they give attack buffs against specific tags, that means you are going to want a variety of other characters in your party to get attack buffs against multiple tags.
Correct. Combining multiple Legends Limited characters with strong Ultra and Sparking characters should make for a very solid party composition. These Limited Z abilities will also get stronger as you limit break each character. After the release, you'll definitely want to check out the Limited Z abilities of each of your Legends Limited characters. And that was the last bit of update info that we had for you today.
Some pretty cool updates, I'm not gonna lie.
We have a number of other updates in the works, but the ones we shared today are planned for around mid-November.
Yeah.
We hope you're getting
Legends
excited
Festival,
for them.
like I mentioned.
But now, it's time for some Legends news. We
right.
have all the latest info on the episode campaign, Sagas from the Movies, and we're bringing it straight to you. We've already seen a new Tapion from the Dragon Ball Z Wrath of the Dragon that you can get from the ongoing Fierce Fight Hero Tapion event. But the new title screen and the green Super Gogeta who just got a Zenkai awakening are both based on the Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn movie. Based on all that information, you might already have an idea of who the new characters will be. I wonder how many of you predicted this one.
Everybody.
Let's get right to it. Are you all ready?
Right away.
Check this out.
Okay. Oh, I already see it on my phone. Jesus, this looks so cool. Woo! Bro, this looks awesome. Oh my god. What is that? His green card is countered. Either blue or green, please. This looks so cool. I'm excited, man. I cannot wait. I cannot freaking wait. What does he do? What does he do? I want to know.
That is right. Straight from the Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn movie comes a brand new Super Janemba in Ultra Rarity.
Wow, it's been a long time since we've had a new Janemba.
The last one was the Red Janemba, released in January 2020. So it's been about 3.5 years. There hasn't even been a Legends Limited version, so we hope that caught a few of you off guard.
I'm sure it did.
Same thing with Hit.
Omega Shenron also got a Sudden Ultra, but that was an event-exclusive character, so this is quite a shock. This was true of last month's Dragon Ball Saga campaign, but it really is nice that so many characters we haven't seen for a while are returning.
We decided these episode campaigns would be the perfect opportunity to put the spotlight on some characters who haven't been getting much attention, so please look forward to seeing who will be next as well.
Okay.
I sure am. There were a lot of things that stood out in Janemba's moves.
All the warping of attacks, turning into cubes to evade, and doing other strange things you might remember from the movie.
I want to see
You won't
Zenkai
want to miss them. Janemba's abilities also fit the character as well.
Oh,
so
he is blue.
Let's dive right
and
into
melee.
explaining.
Woo! Perfect for
Super
regen.
Janemba has a melee-type battle style, and the element is blue. Something regeneration parties have long been waiting for.
If this character
The character tags are Transforming Warrior, Regeneration, and Powerful Opponent. Since it targets regeneration and sagas from the movies, the Z ability 3 benefits a wide range of characters, allowing Super Janemba to fit in tons of party formations. Regeneration characters also fall under Super Janemba's Ultra ability. What makes this Super Janemba stand out is the ability to weaken enemies, generous health restoration, and counter functionality. Combine that with the ability to inflict bleed statuses with high damaging special move and ultimate arts, and you have an almighty character that excels at both offense and defense.
Can't wait to summon for this.
The crux of that power lies in Super Janemba's counter-type unique gauge. The easiest way to describe this unique gauge might be to call it a strike version of the blast counter that Ultra Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Gogeta from last year's Legends Festival has.
A strike version,
Let's get
though?
into some of the details. While on the battlefield or when on standby, the unique gauge will gradually charge up. Once it's full, the whole unique gauge will be consumed in order to counter the enemy's strike arts, as well as forward charging or certain other special moves and special arts, with some exceptions.
3 times, okay.
That means that if your enemy has you in a combo and they use a strike arts or, with some exceptions, a forward charging or certain other special move or special arts, then you will be able to put an end to it. After unleashing a counter, you can combo into a special move or ultimate arts, but the first time you unleash one, you'll draw an ultimate arts that you can use for a guaranteed follow-up. Even if your opponent predicts your evasion, if they use a strike arts or a forward charging or certain other special move or special arts,
that's great.
You'll get a chance to turn the tide, and that is incredibly powerful. When this counter activates, you will also recover 100% of your vanishing gauge and boost own arts card draw speed, making it easier to counterattack. Even if it's your second counter or beyond and you won't draw an ultimate arts, this ability is still designed to help you turn things around. But this all-in-one unique gauge isn't Super Janemba's only trick. This character also has very easy-to-use offensive abilities. Upon entering the battlefield, Super Janemba recovers ki and draws an arts card at random if you have 3 or fewer cards, and when using strike or blast arts cards, Super Janemba gets a buff that nullifies enemy special cover changes for a number of timer counts. If this is after a counter, it's your chance to keep on the offense. For a number of timer counts after the battle starts, Ultra Super Janemba will have a buff that nullifies the enemy's reduced ki effects. There are many characters that can reduce ki and leverage that to limit combos, but this Super Janemba can lay on the pressure while paying ki reduction no mind. Having nullification for both special cover changes and ki reduction effects is quite powerful and will help prevent your opponent from disrupting your combos.
Nullifies ki reduce effects. That's great for against like a Zamasu, but he's going to replace him.
Lastly, let's talk about Super Janemba's defensive and cover change abilities. Super Janemba has a special cover change against blast arts that you can follow up with a special move arts. Super Janemba has a balanced defense with a special cover change versus blast attacks and a counter against strike attacks. Next, when an enemy activates an ultimate, awakening arts, or a rising rush, Super Janemba has the ability to lower allies' substitution counts by 10. So, even if the enemy fires off a rising rush or an ultimate arts, you can just calmly switch to a character with an endurance effect or the like.
The counter looks incredibly strong.
I forgot to mention this earlier, but the unique gauge even starts the battle off at 100%.
I just saw, it looks crazy.
The auto counter can be used right from the start. Once it activates, you'll be in a great position to start a ferocious offense.
So they can't even tackle,
Super Janemba
right?
could work in sagas from the movies parties, alongside the characters we mentioned earlier from Dragon Ball The Path to Power. But it could also work well in regeneration parties with Piccolo Jr.
With additions like Ultra Buu, Kid,
no, not Orange Piccolo.
Form Cell, and
it's a great team, I'm not gonna lie though. Really good equipment as well.
Significant buffs this year. We hope you'll try Janemba in regeneration
parties.
I
definitely will.
And not just in sagas from the movies parties. More detailed info about this new character will be posted to the site that we've linked in the video description, so don't forget to check it out after this show is over. That is it for new character info, but check out this next bit of news about events.
Okay, please have the raid. World Challenge raid. Thank you. Please let it be today, though.
It's time for a World Challenge raid, and this time the boss is Super Gogeta.
Last month, we held Beat the Heat Summer Non-Stop Race, but there will be race again this month too.
Not only will there be Chrono Crystals, but lots of other great rewards as well, so you won't want to miss it. It'll be the perfect chance to stock up on slot removers and other items. Coming up, we also have
The Films Strike Back.
Announcing The Films Strike Back.
What is this?
We've been releasing these kind of events during the episode campaigns. This is an event where each stage requires a certain character to play it.
Oh,
This
okay.
event will require these sagas
One of those
from the movie's characters.
events that stays forever. Okay,
A lot
that's
of
cool.
these are older characters, so I'm sure there are players who will be able to play all of these stages right from the start.
Of course, this will also be a permanent event, so there's no time limit. You can get Chrono Crystals and slot removers as rewards, so if your characters don't meet the limit break requirements, you'll be able to play and clear this event whenever they do.
Huh.
Now,
So
time
funny.
for
They're
a
awakening.
new Zenkai Awakening.
It's funny because they did need a very good updated red.
Red Super Janemba from episode Sagas from the Movies is getting a Zenkai Awakening.
This
That's funny.
Janemba is also one of the required characters for stages in the film Strike Back event we just introduced. Looks like its Zenkai abilities
but he buffs sagas,
boost red
okay.
characters.
That is right. It targets characters who are Element Red
Pan,
and
that's funny.
episode Sagas from the Movies.
That means this ability will boost characters like LL Final Form Cooler and Pan from Dragon Ball Super Superhero. I bet you could make some devious parties with an ability like that.
Even Gohan from Dragon Ball Super Superhero
Nerdhan.
would get a boost. So, we hope you'll try a bunch of different party
I'm like
compositions.
multitasking here with my phone.
You can earn Awakening Z power from Zenkai Rush Battle and missions, so do your best to awaken this character. Now, for our last bit of news,
Region in blue. Okay. Let's
a
see.
new unique equipment is being added. This equipment can
For
be used
Janemba?
by characters who are both Tag Regeneration and Element Blue.
You definitely want this equipment for the new Ultra
Can't wait for
Super
the raid,
Janemba,
man.
right?
Right. There is a huge difference between having and not having unique equipments.
And
So
godly
be
rank
sure
now.
to
There's
play
like
the
a
new
godly
stage
rank. That's
and
so
get the
cool,
best
man.
equipment you can, so you can bring your characters to the next level. Now, please check in-game after the update to learn more about the equipment's effects.
With that, we've shared all of the news that we had for you today. With the new Ultra Super Janemba
I'm gonna
and
wait
Red
till this
Super
is completely
Janemba's
over.
Zenkai Awakening, it feels like this campaign is focused on Janemba.
True, but it's been a while and we wanted to give Janemba some time to shine, so we hope you'll all enjoy this. You'll also be able to hear the song We Gotta Power in-game.
I wish
so
we could
give
turn
a
that
listen
off.
Too. There are lots more events that
And
we
put the
have
normal
planned
game
coming
music
up,
on.
so we hope you're excited for more. Don't forget that we plan to release both the Legends Limited exclusive Limited Z abilities and the new
Oh my
Godly
God.
rank for
That's gonna be
equipments that we
crazy.
talked more about today, plus even more in an update scheduled for November. So don't miss that out.
We post info that didn't make it into the program, announcements, and plenty more on our official social media accounts, so if you haven't already, please give us a follow.
Thank you all for watching, and we hope to see you all again.
All right,
in the
guys.
next
So
Reveals
let me
and
post
Stuff.
this and I'll keep you guys
Goodbye,
updated.
everyone.
So I'll catch you guys in a few. Have a good one.